Hi there, my name is Lindsay and this is Freya, and this is going to be part 2 of my CTDI application. In this part of the application we're going to work on how I would teach different basic tricks. We already showed you shake hands, and the next one on our list is roll over. Now with roll over, you have to acknowledge this isn't always the most natural behavior for dogs. There are some, like this one, who will just roll over for a belly rub at any time. But some dogs, and especially shelter dogs, they're a little more hesitant to show their belly to you. So you have to take this really slowly and reward every little progression along the way. And this is not something that always happens overnight. You have to keep working on it and make sure to respect what your dog's boundaries are. So we're going to start with lots and lots of good high-value treats. I have them all in my treat pouch over here. And we're going to get our dog to go into a down. Now what you can do is kind of see what side their hips are favoring. Right now she's kind of leaned over on her left side a little bit more. And you can kind of see which direction to go with that. Some dogs like to lay down just straight in the middle, and then you can kind of pick from there. But you want to help them go to the side that they may already be favoring. So I'm going to take this treat and show her that I have it and get her interested in it. I'm going to start to bring her head around. Like this. As you can see, her whole body is kind of starting to lean with it. It's also really important with this one to not invade their space. If you're leaning over them like this, they're really not going to be as inclined to do it. So it's kind of awkward. Sometimes you got to reach your arm over that way. But in the end, you're going to have a much happier dog who's going to be more willing to do it. So I'm bringing her over, and for every little degree that she changes, and every little degree that she starts to roll over, I'm going to reward this. And this is why it's important to have your treats good and ready, or else you can break that connection. Now getting them from this middle point can sometimes be a little bit tricky. So reaching almost towards the back so they have to make that switch over is key. And sometimes they can lose interest if they're getting a little frustrated, and then you just gotta re-entice them with it. That's a good girl. And sometimes you can reset for them and they'll be a little happier that way. Freya, it's funny that she actually chose to lean on that side, because when she does this, she always, or almost always, rolls this way. So we'll see if she wants to do it this way instead. So I continue to reward every little degree change. Oh, you really like this side today. That's all right. Freebie. Yeah, you're just having a hard time with this. And that's fine, you know, like I said, not every dog gets this overnight. It took Freya here a long time to actually get the progression for it, especially since we taught her to play dead first. And it's pretty normal that halfway point is really the point that gives them trouble to really complete that turn. And a good trick to use is once they get in that halfway point, if they're still having trouble moving around, put out your arm, and a lot of times what they need is just something to springboard off of so they can get the muscle memory of making that complete turn. Every time she's gestating, I'm still rewarding it and still being very positive with her, because that's the important part of this. You don't want them to get frustrated, or yourself to get frustrated. I think she may be a little bit tired on this one right now, but you would just keep going with that level. And eventually, if she actually wants to do it, you can do it all the way from there. So that on the ground, slow circle around will eventually become just a short circle. Here, I'm going to throw Freya. All right, and that's how you teach rollover.